Welcome to the Arizona Live Music Cooperative. Appreciate everybody being here. Thanks for coming out. I'm Glen. Cowboy Rex is right over there. Gwen is back there. All right. This one's called Wooden Ships. Smile at me, I will understand that it's something everybody everywhere does in the same language. I can see by your coat, my friend, you're from the other side. Just one thing I got to know. Can you tell me, please, who won? Say, can I have some of your purple berries? Been eating them 6, 7 weeks now, haven't got sick once. Probably keep us both alive. Wooden ships on the water, very free and easy. Easy, you know the way it's supposed to be. Silver people on the shoreline, let us be talking about very free and easy. As we watch you die, all we can do is echo our anguished cries. Still, as human feelings die, we are leaving. You don't need us anymore. Go take your sister then by the hand, lead her away from this foreign land, far away where we might leaving. You don't need us, don't need us anymore. And there's a fair wind blowing warm out of the south over my shoulder. Guess I'll set a course and go. Thanks, guys. That's Stephen Stills and David Crosby and Paul Kantner from Jefferson Airplane. Composition. Well, let's see. We'll do this one. Used to rule the world, seas would rise when I gave the word. In the morning now I sleep alone, sweep the streets I used to own. Used to roll the dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eyes, listen as the crowd would sing. Now the old king is dead, long live the king. 1 minute I held the key, next the walls were closed on me, discovered that my castle stand on pillars of salt and pillars of sand. Hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and my shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, once you go there was never an honest word. That was when I ruled the world. Wicked and wild wind blew down the doors to let me in, shattered windows in the sound of drums. People couldn't believe what I'd become. Revolutionaries wait for my head on a silver plate, just a puppet on a lonely string. Who would ever wanna be king? Hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and my shield, missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter will call my name. Never an honest word. That was when I ruled the world. Oh, 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 oh. It's called Viva La Vida. Thank you, guys. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Bishop Evans.
So here's a couple of songs that I made up. Liza, Liza, won't you come and dance with me around that old willow tree? Share my soul, share my mind tonight. Liza, Liza, won't you come and sing your song until my memory is gone? Sing it high, sing it soft, sing it low. Liza, Liza, won't you sing and dance tonight? Liza, Liza, won't you say that it's all right? Liza, Liza, won't you let your hair fall down? Laying softly all around, let it fall to the floor. Liza Moore. Liza, Liza, won't you come and stay with me? Come down softly by my side, be my friend for a while, be my bride. Liza, Liza, won't you stay with me tonight? Liza, Liza, for the rest of my life. Liza, Liza, won't you come and dance with me around that old willow tree? Be my friend for a while, be my bride. Be my friend, make me smile, Liza mine. Thank you. In a cottage in the meadow, the old singer lives alone. They say that he had family once that are all past or grown. Sometimes you'll hear music when you're walking on that trail. It happens most at twilight twilight by the river in the vale. It was many years ago now that he walked into that vale, and sitting by the river there in twilight soft and pale, her smile it took his breath away and warmed him to the core. From that moment on, his heart was hers forevermore. So they married in the springtime, and soon they had a son. Then they had a daughter, and then another one. It was said they had a love so deep to make the ocean stir. And every song the singer sang was another song for her. Well, it happened in the winter, as these things often do. A fever came and took her, and it almost took him too. If it wasn't for his children, who were still so young and frail. So they buried her at twilight by the river in the vale. Now alone he raised children to be loving and be strong, and they mostly knew their mother by the songs their daddy sung. Now they often come to visit him to listen to the tale of the lovers in the twilight by the river in the vale. Sunshine on the meadow and a breeze among the trees. Hand in hand they walk the hills within his memories. And they say that he's just waiting there to let his heart take sail, to join her in the twilight by the river in the vale. Now they say he haunts the meadow and he plays his old guitar, singing songs he wrote for her beneath the moon and stars. And sometimes you'll hear music when you're walking on that trail. It happens most at twilight by the river in the vale. And the sunshine on the meadow and a breeze among the trees. Hand in hand they walk the hills within his memories. And he's finally finished waiting, and he let his heart take sail. And he joined her in the twilight by the river in the vale. Finally they're together by the river in the vale. Thank you.
Mark Bishop Evans, beautiful stuff, Mark.
Now, if all goes according to plan this time, here's Mr. Tambourine Man by Bob Dylan. Take two. I had the wrong lyrics pulled up. Take three. Okay, here we go. Oh, I promise, this is it. Oh, I gotta get home at 7. My mom won't be happy. Okay, here it is. Oh, hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there is no place I'm going to. Oh, hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I'll come following you. Though I know the evening's empire has returned into sand, vanished from my hand, left me blindly here to stand, but still not sleeping. My weariness amazes me, I'm branded on my feet. I have no one to meet, and the ancient empty streets too dead for dreaming. Oh, hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy, and there is no place I'm going to. Oh, hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I'll come following you. Take me for a trip upon your magic swirling ship. My senses have been stripped, my hands can't feel to grip, my toes too numb to step. Wait only for my boot heels to be wandering. I'm ready to go anywhere, I'm ready for to fade into my own parade. Cast your dancing spell my way, I promise to go under it. Oh, hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there is no place I'm going to. Oh, hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I'll be following you. Though you might hear laughing, spinning, dancing madly across the sun, it's not aimed at anyone, it's just escaping on the run. And but for the sky there are no fences facing. And if you hear vague traces of skipping reels of rhyme to your tambourine in time, it's just a ragged clown behind. I wouldn't give it any mind, it's just a shadow you're seeing that he's chasing. Oh, hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy and there is no place I'm going to. Oh, hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning, I'll be following you. Okay. Now, I learned that song today. I'm pretty proud of myself. I mean, I love that. I love Bob Dylan. I love that song, but boy, that was a doozy trying to play that after learning it about 30 minutes ago. All right, this one is called Tales of Brave Ulysses. It's by Cream.
Hey, let's hear it for Ian. That was really good, Ian. Thank you so much. That sounded great.
Thanks.
Come on, make sure you come on back and have fun with the spaghetti and all that good
Oh yeah,
stuff.
I'll bring leftovers.
Please do. All right. All right, Randy, let's get your guitar dialed in there. Yeah, that always sounds good.
You know, I know a song that was on the Disraeli Gears album.
Let's see. Which one would that be?
Well, it's the only one that I can play. Matter of fact, I don't even play it. Goes like this. A mother was washing her baby one night, the youngest of 10 and a delicate mite.
Yep.
The baby was small and the baby was thin. 'Twas naught but a skeleton covered with skin. The mother turned round for some soap off the rack. She was only a moment, but when she turned back, the baby was gone, and in anguish she cried, "Oh, where has my baby gone?" And the angels replied, "Oh, your baby has gone down the plug hole. Your baby has gone down the plug. The poor little thing was so skinny and thin, he should have been washed in a jug, in a jug. Your baby is perfectly happy. He won't need a bath anymore. He's a mucking about with the angels above, not lost, but gone before."
That was very special.
Well, you know, all these people were doing stuff from Disraeli Gears, and I love the stuff, but I couldn't play it, so.
Well, you had that one down.
I have that one.
Pat,
Yeah.
All right, folks, Ran Man.
Layers of innocence down corridors of darkness, many years of wandering, hidden past so cold, feeling the power and the magic of the moment. Feeling the power of the magic. Moving through time into spaces of light, walls of indifference, peeling away the night, feeling the power and the magic of the moment. Feeling the power of the magic. The power the magic of the moment. Invisible presence, not seen from afar. Life of conflicting worlds, fire in a jar, feeling the power and the magic of the moment. of the magic. The magic of the moment. They say the magic, magic lights, no, they're neon. They say the neon lights are bright on Broadway. They say there's always magic in the air. But when you're walking down that street, you ain't had enough to eat. Oh, the magic rubs right off and you're nowhere. They say the girls are something else on Broadway, but looking at them just makes me the blues. 'Cause how you gonna make some time when all you got is one thin dime, and one thin dime won't even shine your shoes? They say that I won't last too long on Broadway. I'll get your Greyhound bus for home, they say. But they're dead wrong, I know they are, 'cause I can play this here guitar, and I won't quit till I'm a star on Broadway. They say I'm wrong, I know they are, 'cause I can play this here guitar, and I won't quit till I'm a star on Broadway. On Broadway. On Broadway.
Randman! Thank you, that was a great set. Appreciate that. And revisiting that Disraeli Gear song was really special, I gotta tell you. All right, then I think it's time for me to say, put your hands together for our good friend Ryan.
Hey, what are you all doing here? So, I got a couple of originals tonight. Happy to be here. I'm feeling better. My insomnia has subsided. I sort of brought that up last week. I've been sleeping every night, not falling out of any conversations. People at work think it's weird. They say, Ryan, you're not spacing out. Are you on drugs? Yeah, I sort of planned that. That wasn't really off the cuff. So this is called Aren't You Glad? It's still an experiment. Come back to your essence, I'm requesting your presence. Moments do not reappear, but in the moment we become. Dorset, let it rise like the rhythm that knows only your drum, only your drum. A worthy transition is never an easy one. Place no conditions upon the setting sun. Save our questions, answers are not yet near. Right now is so simple. Aren't you glad you're here? Aren't you glad you're here? Back to your essence, I'm requesting your presence. Thanks. All right, this is another fairly new one. I tried it last week. It's called Deadwood Melody. The tension in the strings, and you let the melody rise. Trust the tension in the bow, and you let the arrow fly. You let the arrow fly, yeah, and you let the melody rise. Autumn harvest, behold what the spring has planted. Watch the evening realm unfold what the morning has granted. I won't take this for granted. No, I won't take you for granted. Deadwood, clear new land, plant seeds for new trees to stand. Let the deadwood burn away. I'm not who I was yesterday. Let it burn away. Yeah, deadwood of yesterday. Yeah, right. Let it burn away. All right, deadwood of yesterday. Deadwood of yesterday. Deadwood of yesterday. Thanks, everybody.
Hey, let's hear it for Ryan. Great job, Ryan. Hey, let's hear it for Deb.
Thank you. I'm back in the vault, so we're heading back between 3 and 4 decades for both of these pieces. This one is called Goodbye. No, thank you. Black is not my color. No, I'll be fine. Pills won't help me sleep. Yes, I understand these papers I should sign. Thank you. Roses will be fine. No, I can drive myself. Yes, I'll be at work Monday, as usual. Yes, I loved him. No, it's not easy to let go. Eventually, things must get back to normal. Goodbye is not easy. Yes, I must get back to normal. Goodbye. I will say so, eventually. And this one is called Images. Why flirt we now with mere reflections, faded or yet unknown? Images, the American dream, so faintly seen as to imprint shadow dancers in our brains. Images of yesteryear and days to come, of glory lost and to be won. Images, dangers lurking in the mind, silhouetting reality with etchless lines of images. So wise was Paul when penning truth, so mildly shrouded in the words of images. For now we see through a glass darkly, but then we shall see face to face. And then the world will proclaim its naked beauty, stripped of all elusive images. Thank you.
Great job, Deb. Let's hear it for Debbie. Hey, thanks for coming by tonight, Debbie. Appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, buckaroos and buckarettes, Cowboy Rex.
So I wrote this song about a great lady that I know, I'm deeply acquainted with. It turns out this song fits as a memorial tribute to the Queen of England. is dark where she walks. Soles of her feet are shooting sparks as she glides across the stone. The only light this world has ever known. Well, she recalls what the young man said as he stood beside her bed. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. The only light this world has ever known. And she's a candle in the wind. She's a memory of home. She's a living testament to the only light this world has ever known. The raven makes her mournful cry as she climbs into the sky. Her blue-black wings reflect the glow of the only light this world will ever know. And she's a candle in the wind. She's a memory of home. She's a living testament to the only light this world has ever known. The way is dark, the road is long. The only sound is a mournful song, but there is lightning in the storm. The only light this world has ever known. And she's a candle in the wind. She's a memory of home. She's a living testament to the only light this world has ever known. The way is dark where she walks. Soles of her feet are shooting sparks as she glides across the stones. The only light this world has ever known. As she glides across the stone, the only light this world has ever known. Thanks, guys. Okay. for all you guys. Every time I see you, there is music in my head, sweet cerebral symphony. Is that a tune I hear, or something wonderful you said? My heart is sure it's filled with melody. Loves us all, loves us all, and the music makes me feel so free. Loves us all, loves us all, you and me in harmony. With the dawn, the sun is playing cymbals in the sky to a bluebird's rhapsody. The ocean takes the bass line and the forest hums along. A newborn baby coos the melody. Life's a song, life's a song, and the music makes me feel so free. Life's a song, life's a song, the whole wide world in harmony. And when the sun sinks low and twilight shadows grow, the breeze whispers soft and low, a prelude to a starlight symphony. Loves us all, loves us all, and the music makes me feel so free. Life's a song, life's a song, everything in harmony. Every time I see you, there is music in my head. Thanks, guys.
Hey, that was Cowboy Rex. Just beautiful. Man, that sounded great. Wow. Let's hear it for Glen, folks.
I'm going to play, first of all, a hymn, and see if anybody can identify it. It's an old hymn called, hold on, let me think a minute. When the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. Well, I gave the secret away already. Yeah, oh my God. My mind is slipping all the time. Thank you. Yeah, identify that anyway. And the other song I'm going to play, I may have played this one before, but it was my favorite harmonica song. The title of it is called I Was Born to Be With You. And that's true today. I'm born to be with you guys, okay? Thank you.
Hey, thank you, Glenn. That sounded great. Thank you so much.
You will always be with me. I hear you call for me when the bells all ring, and I hear you speak to me in the words I sing. And even in the silence, when I am asleep, you will always be with me. Someday the stars will fall out of the sky. Someday the oceans, they will all run dry. We will be together where no one ever dies. You will always be with me. I hear you call for me when the bells all ring, and I hear you speak to me in the words I sing. And even in the silence, when I am asleep, you will always be with me. Someday there'll be no measuring of time. 1,000,000 years will be the blinking of an eye. We'll be in that place where no one ever dies, and you will always be with me. I hear you call to me when the bells all ring, and I hear you speak to me in the words I sing. And even in the silence, when I am asleep, you will always be with me. You will always be with me, and you will always be with me. Well, this last month we've lost a couple of members and long-standing friends in the folk music community, Steve Thomas and Andy Hurlburt, so I'm dedicating that original song to them. And also the next one, the things in the natural environment speak to us over time and eternity. The song talks about that. In the natural wonders of this earth, there are many signs I see. In the natural wonders of this earth, you are sending many signs to me. I will look for signs until the time when I come home with you. Watching, waiting until then, when I come home to you. I know you are in the candlelight, chasing shadows from my room. And I know you are clearing clouds away, showing me the rising of the moon. I will look for signs until the time when I come home to you. Watching, waiting until then, when I come home to you. And you make snowflakes fall from sunny skies. You make trees dance with the breeze. Flower petals I drop from my boat make a circle floating around me. I will look for signs until the time when I come home to you. Watching, waiting until then, when I come home to you. When the darkness covers over me, destination cannot see, I look up and there's a distant star in the place where you and I will be. You're my kindred spirit loving me, many signs showing me it's you. Watching, waiting until then, when I come home to you. We will be together then, when I come home to you. Thank you.
Oh, beautiful stuff, Igor. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Philip.
Okay. Madam Poet went back, what, 2-3 decades? I think I'm going back 4. It's a song I wrote a long time ago. You can probably tell by the reference to Gallo wine. It's when the farm workers were actually picketing Gallo when I wrote this song. Cesar Chavez and all those people. The flashing, crashing, splashing of my blood has settled down. The causes that I've carried have dragged me to the ground. And I'm floating in a thimble 2/3 filled with Gallo wine. My arteries have caught up with me. Tonight I draw the line. I'm humming, thrumming my elbow at the saviors of the world, whose prophecies project tyranny in a multiracial swirl. But the sky is getting bluer as the
sun fights to recline. So recline, you sun, your shining's done. Tonight I draw the line. Do you sometimes wonder why the wrong people live? Well, I do. I do. Do you sometimes wonder why your heart leaks like a sieve? Well, I do. And rocks through your window won't make it anymore, nor the fantasies of playing at the troubadour. Maybe playing people, for all I can derive. This parasitic manner is my one way to survive. And rainy days in Georgia ain't the dock of the bay. And I never understood that till they faded away. Maybe playing baseball on a Sunday afternoon will drive away the devils that crash into my room. Well, the girl was picking, kicking, licking dollars from my hand. She said she came to Tulsa in search of her old man. She told me that the life she leads is one of her own design. And though it might sound strange, it's bound to change each time she draws the line. The hum-fire retired umpire threw the skipper from the game. His team had caught pneumonia and the record was the same. With images of Babe and Lou, the angry crowd resigned. Chuck Finley's both stared, Ty Cobb's ghost. Tonight they drew the line. And do you sometimes wonder why the wrong people live? Well, I do. I do. Do you sometimes wonder why your heart leaks like a sieve? Well, I do. Winter and Flushing, the crushing and slushing of snow and soot and sleet. I met a girl in South Africa, she danced beneath my feet. I told her that I'd love her if I could only find the time. So she ripped off my watch, said no more tick-tock. That night she drew the line. And so we're kissing, hissing, and I am missing my appointments by the score. I carried her away from Africa to live on the eastern shore. But now she feels imprisoned by the bounds of her confines. Well, I told her that's tough, 'cause enough is enough. Tonight I draw the line. Tonight I draw the line. And since I punished you with that one, I'll play one you know. I like to do an original one that everybody knows. All right. I think I have a pick in my pocket. Yes, I do. All right. This. Okay. Oh, you got it. Thank you so much. All right, you should know this one. gonna do Mr. Tambourine Man, but that's been done already, so I'll do this one. Get up in the morning. Well, I ain't got nothing to say. I go to work in the evening. I come home feeling the same way. I ain't nothing but tired. I'm tired and bored with myself. Hey, hey, baby, I could use a little help. You can't start a fire. Can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. Message is getting clearer, radio's on, I move it around my place. I check my look in the mirror. I wanna change my clothes, my hair, my face. Hey, I ain't getting nowhere. Living in a dump like this, there's something happening somewhere. Well, I just know that there is. You can't start a fire. Can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. You sit around getting older. There's a joke around here, it's on me. Take the world off your shoulder. Hey baby, the laugh's on me. You wanna live in this town, they'll be cutting you up alright. You say you wanna be hungry. Well babe, I'm just about starving tonight. Yeah, I need some action. I'm so bored trying to write this book. I need a girl reaction. Come on, give me one more look. You can't start a fire. Can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire, even if you're just dancing in the... You can't start a fire crying over a broken heart. This gun's for hire. One more time. Even if we're just dancing in the... You can't start a fire worrying about your little world falling apart. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. Sometimes Courtney Cox comes out of the woodwork and dances on this song. Thank you.
Hey, let's hear it for Philip. That sounded great, Philip. Thank you. Put your hands together for Mr. Kevin Brennan.
Thank you. This is a tune from a 1975 movie. Or maybe it wasn't. What are you gonna do? Keith Carradine. Not my way to love you just when no one's looking. Not my way to let you see if I'm not sure. Not my way to let you see what's going on inside of me When it's a love you won't be needing, you're not free. Please stop pulling at my sleeve, you're just playing. You won't take the things you make me wanna give. I never cared too much for games, and this one's driving me insane. You're not half as free to wander as you claim. But I'm easy, yes I'm easy. Say you want me, I'll come running without taking time to think, 'cause I'm easy. Don't lead me on if there's nowhere to take me. Loving you would have to be a sometimes thing. I can't put bars on my insides. My love is something I can't hide. Still hurts when I recall the times I've cried. But I'm easy, yes, I'm easy. Take my hand and pull me down, and I won't put up any fight, 'cause I'm easy. Don't do me favors, let me watch you from a distance. 'Cause loving you would have to be a sometimes thing. When your eyes throw light at mine, it's enough to change my mind. Make our cautious words and ways behind. That's why I'm easy, yes I'm easy. Say you want me, I'll come running without taking time to think, 'cause I'm easy, yes I'm easy. Take my hand and pull me down, and I won't put up any fight, 'cause I'm easy. Keith Carradine. In a 1975 winner, Keith Carradine, and you win an Oscar. You dress in a tux, you go to the auditorium, and you walk up to the stage, and you sit down on the steps barefoot, swing out the 12-string, and play that song, and then get up and walk out without even taking the Oscar. Kind of fun. I know it's kind of late. Hope I didn't wake you. I gotta raise this key. I'm sorry. And start it over. know it's kind of late. Hope I didn't wake you, but I gotta say can't wait. Every time I tried to tell you the word, well, it's just not working. You got to look one way and you can't see your hand. And it's all because of the lights. 48 volts, right? Stick with it. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. Great stuff. I'm waiting for you to do Chico and the Man one of these days, just because I hear that guitar and I think Chico and the Man. But, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rick Smith.
All right, thank you. All right. I got to move things around, sorry. Yeah. That's better. All right. This first song is a song by another classic by Don McLean, at least in my mind. It's called And I Love You So. And I love you so. People ask me how I've lived till now. I tell them I don't know. I guess they understand how lonely life has been. Life began again the day you took my hand. And yes, I know how lonely life can be. The shadows follow me, and the night won't set me free. But I don't let the evening get me down. Now that you're around me, and you love me too. Your thoughts are just for me. You set my spirit free. I'm happy that you do. The book of life is brief. Once a page is read, all but love is dead. That is my belief. And yes, I know a lonely life can be. Shadows follow me, and the night won't set me free. But I don't let the evening bring me down. Now that you're around me. And I love you so. People ask me how I've lived till now. I tell them I don't know. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. This next song is a song from when I was in high school, and I played guitar back then, so I, played this back then. It's a great song by Jerry and the Pacemakers. If anybody remembers them. All right. It's called Don't Let the Sun Catch You Crying. Don't let the sun catch you crying. Tomorrow in the morning light, don't let the sun catch you crying. The nighttime shadows disappear. Go all your tears, for the morning will bring joy for every girl and boy. So don't let the sun catch you crying. Stop your crying when the birds hard to discover that you've been left for another. But don't forget that life's a game. Love will always come again. So don't let the sun catch you crying. Don't let the sun catch you crying. No, no. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that.
Hey, Rick Smith, ladies and gentlemen. Great song, Rick. Thank you so much. George and Georgia, ladies and gents.
You got me running, you got me hiding. Run, hide, hide, run anywhere you want. Let it roll. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got me doing what you want. Baby, won't you let it go? Going up, I'm going down. Up, down, down, up, anywhere you want. Let it roll. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got me doing what you want. Baby, won't you let it roll? You got me peeping, you got me hiding. Thank you. Peep, hide, hide, peep anywhere you want. Let it roll. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got me doing what you want, baby. Oh, baby. Let it go.
Thank you.
This is about sinning. And if you make music, you're sinning. Nobody's fault but mine. Nobody's fault but mine. If I don't read, my soul get lost. Nobody's fault but mine. Well, my mama, she taught me to sing. My daddy, he taught me to pray. If I don't pray, I sing all night long. Nobody's fault but mine. fault but mine. If I don't read, my soul get lost. Nobody's fault but mine. I know right from wrong. Said I know right from wrong. Yeah, but I don't do it. My soul get lost. Nobody's fault but mine. Oh, nobody's fault but mine. Nobody's fault but mine. If I don't read, my soul get lost. Nobody's fault but mine. I got a Bible in my hand. I got a Bible in my hand. If I don't read, my soul get lost. Nobody's fault but mine. I say, nobody's fault but mine. Oh, nobody's fault but mine. If I don't read, my soul get lost. Nobody's fault but mine. Thank you.
Thank you.
George and Georgia. Beautiful, guys. Wow. Amen, Brother George. Amen, Sister Georgia. Yeah. Yeah. Can we get an amen? All right. Beautiful stuff. All right, well, let's put our hands together for Peter.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Thanks for the plug. First time here, wonderful. I'm extremely impressed. This is beautiful. Beautiful, and I love all the different style of music. Okay, little Gordon Lightfoot. I can see her lying back in her satin dress in a room where you do what you don't confess. Sundown, you'd better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sundown, you'd better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. She's been looking like a queen in a sailor's dream, and she don't always say what she really means. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. I can picture every move that a man would make. Getting lost in her loving is your first mistake. Sundown, you'd better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sometimes I think it's a sin when I feel like I'm winning and I'm losing again. I can see her looking fast in her faded jeans. She's a hard-loving woman, got me feeling mean. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. Sundown, you'd better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sundown, you'd better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sometimes I think it's a sin when I feel like I'm winning and I'm losing again. Thanks. Thank you very much. This next song is going to take that pain away. Little Jimmy Buffett. I hear you. Nibbling on sponge cake, watching the sun bake. All of those tourists are covered with oil. I'm strumming my six-string on my front porch swing. I smell those shrimp, they're beginning to boil. Wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. And some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's nobody's fault. I don't know the reason I stayed here all season. Nothing to show but this brand new tattoo. It's a real beauty, a Mexican cutie. How it got here, I haven't a clue. Wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Salt, salt, salt. And some people claim that there's a woman to blame. Now I think hell, it could be my fault. I threw on my flip-flop, stepped on a pop top, and cut my heel, had to cruise on back home. But there's booze in the blender, and soon it will render a frozen concoction that helps me hang on. Wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Salt, salt, salt. And some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault. Yes, and some people claim that there's a woman to blame, and I know it's my own damn fault. Thanks.
Hey, let's hear it for Peter. That sounded great, Peter. Thanks. Good job. All right, now let's hear it for Craig.
Thank you. What a lovely thing. This is a song I do too much. It's a 50-year-old Neil Young song called Nowadays Clancy Can't Even Sing. I think it's about happiness, but I don't, 50 years later, I don't really even know. Hey, who's that stomping all over my face? Where's that silhouette I'm trying to trace? And who's putting sponge in the bells I once rung, and taking my gypsy before she'd begun? Just singing in the meaning of what's in my mind, before I can take home what's rightfully mine. Join them listening and talking in rhyme, stopping the feeling to wait for the time. saying, baby, that don't mean a thing, 'cause nowadays Clancy can even sing. Who's all hung up on that happiness thing? Who's trying to tune all the bells that he rings? And who's in the corner and down on the floor with pencil and paper just counting the score? Who's trying to act like he's just in between? The night isn't black if you know that it's green. Don't bother looking, you're too blind to see who's coming on like he wanted to be. Who's saying, baby, that don't mean a thing, 'cause nowadays Clancy can even sing. Who's coming home on old 9 to 5? Who's got that feeling, yeah, to keep it alive? Though having it and sharing it ain't quite the same. Paint a gold nugget you can lay claim. Who's seeing eyes through the cracks in the floor? And there it is, baby, don't you worry no more. Who should be sleeping that's writing this song? Wishing and hoping he wasn't so damn long. Who's saying, baby, that don't mean a thing, 'cause nowadays Clancy can't even sing. Who's saying, baby, that don't mean a thing, 'cause nowadays Clancy can even sing.
Thank you, guys. And now for the bold experiment. I need a... Thank you, Dennis. Thank you guys for hanging around. I know you're not hanging around for me, but it's nice that there's folks out there. This is a song called Rearview Mirror that I wrote a long time ago. Well, 10 years, 12 years ago. Yeah, he's playing underneath. It's about regret. It's called Rearview Mirror. How you sounding? When I was a young boy, I dreamed myself old with a pearl-handled six-gun, a star made of gold. I'd never touch whiskey, I'd drive loose women tight, shoot as straight as Lone Ranger, no wrong from right. And I was a young man, couldn't tell me what to do, already had all the answers, didn't need help from you. No sense of direction, just wandered this earth, and I had no idea what my time was worth. Maybe two things that I know now for certain. You can't ever dream yourself young, and there's no way to go back and undo the things that you've done. My dad and I fought till it tore us apart, and we just gave up talking and sent Christmas cards.
And now that he's gone, like a minute or a day, just to tell him that I loved him and I turned out okay. Time slips away and you think you can catch it and turn all your long nights back into day. You can run like the wind, but time slips away just the same. I got a son of my own now, lives 1,000 miles away. He calls me up on my birthdays. We ain't got much to say. Could have seen that one coming, but I checked my rearview mirror. But I was looking straight ahead, never seeing all that clear. There may be two things that I know now for certain. You can't ever dream yourself young, and there's no way to go back and undo the things that you've done. There's maybe two things that I know now for certain. You can't ever dream yourself young, and there's no way to go back and undo the things that you've done.
Oh, great song, Craig. That sounded wonderful.
Thank you very much.
Nice song. Nice song. It is my privilege to say, put your hands together for Dennis House.
Thank you. I guess you didn't know you would be traveling tonight, but we're all going to Middle Earth for a little while. The first tune is called Bombadil. Now let the song begin. Let us sing together of sun, stars, moon, and rain, mist and cloudy weather. Light on the budding leaf, dew on the heather, wind on the open hill, bells on a tether. Over wood, water, and hill, Tom, he is the master. No one ever caught old Tom. Few there are much faster. Mean old willow, Mandel River, with the windle, laid enchantment on old Tom, his feet are nimble. Old Tom Bombadil is a merry fellow. Bright blue his jacket is, his boots are yellow. Of his land few have heard, fewer still have seen. Lucky old Bombadil, Goldberry is his queen. Now I'll tell you what I know of the fair Goldberry, slender as a willow wand. Her lips are cherry, fresher than flowers in spring, eyes clearer than clear water, singing each season's change, fair river daughter. Reeds by the shady pool, lilies on the water, with old Tom Bombadil and the river daughter. Heed ye not the nightly noise, sleep well, my child, says old Tom Bombadil, fair Goldberry smile. Old Tom Bombadil is a merry fellow. Bright blue his jacket is, his boots are yellow. Of his land few have heard, you still have seen. Lucky old Bombadil, Goldberry is his queen. Lucky old Bombadil, Goldberry is his queen. And I'm not going to go into a long explanation. This is called Aragorn's Lament. I met her wandering 'neath the stars. My heart was in her hand. In the early evening, her name was Arwen, even star. Her home was Rivendell. In the summertime, I see her in every dream. Reality forgone it seems. See her face, I hear her voice. On the beach in Lorient, on the beach in Lorient, Loch Lorient. I journeyed up the Nimrodale, Loch Lorien, my goal. Locket of Galadriel upon my neck. The truth to learn, my heart's demise must come unto my own. Kingdom of Gondor's throne. I see her in every dream. Reality forgot it seems. See her face, I hear her voice. On the beach in Lorient, on the beach in Lorient, Loch Lorient, Loch Lorient. Thank you very much.
Oh, great job, Dennis. Dennis House, folks. Thank you, Dennis. Put your hands together for our friend Olyn Wayne.
All right. Give a great big hand for all the warm-up acts, most of which have gone home by now to spaghetti dinners or whatever, you know. Anyway, I thought I would start off with a couple of my favorite little dad jokes that I heard this past week. What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta. You think that was bad? What does a tick and the Eiffel Tower have in common? They are both parasites. Okay, anyway, this is Al Cooper. He created the Blood, Sweat, and Tears group, but at the time he was top producer for Columbia Records on the East Coast, and he created Blood, Sweat, and Tears, and it became a real hot band, and he had to give one or the other up, either the band or the top producer for Columbia Records on the East Coast, and he figured there was more of a future in producing for Columbia, and so he left the band, and the band almost broke up, but they took 2 people to replace him, and I still don't think they replaced Al Cooper. Anyway, this is from that first album that Al Cooper did with Blood, Sweat, and Tears, a thing called Without Her. I spend the night in a chair thinking she'll be there, but she never comes. I wake up and swipe the sleep from my eyes, and I rise to spend another day without her. It's just no good anymore. You walk through the door of an empty room, go inside and set a table for one. It's no fun when you have to spend a day without her. We burst a pretty balloon, took us to the moon. Such a beautiful thing, but it's ended now. And it sounds like a lie when I said I'd rather die than be without her. Love is a beautiful thing when it knows how to swing, and it grooves like a clock. But the hands on the clock tell the lovers to part, and it's breaking my heart to spend another day without her. Can't go on without her. I used to be able to reach those notes years ago, but my voice has changed. Anyway, so that's Without Her. And this is a little thing that I wrote. This is about the time. There was a point in time between the Wild Wild West and the Jet Set where there was a certain breed of men called the hobo that used to travel around the country on trains, and this is a tribute that I wrote to them back in sometime in the 80s. I don't know. Those years are a little fuzzy. I don't know what year it was, but somewhere back in there, called Listen to the Whistle Blow. Oh, ho, ho, just listen to that whistle blow. You don't know which way it's gonna go. Let's just stick around the people dressing exactly out of style. Stick around, mingle around with them a little while, long enough to find out what it is that makes them smile, though they've been pushed down through the bottom of the pile. Oh, ho, ho, just listen to that whistle blow. Don't you know it makes me want to go and listen to the clicking clack of rolling down the tracks, watching as we're rolling on through towns of tumble shacks. Oh, locomotive work, let's feel that jerk, pull out the slack. Oh, only time will tell if I'll be coming back. Oh, ho, ho, Just listen to that whistle blow. Don't you know? It makes me want to go. Freewheeling field of boxcar wheels. Mostly a hobo knows the lifestyle of a traveler who hasn't any dough. Executives in offices in air-conditioned rows are so incarcerated they may never go. Oh, ho, ho. Just listen to that whistle blow. Even old hobos have places left to go. Listen to the whistle blow.
Hey, let's hear it for Olyn Wayne. Great songs. I wore the grooves off that Blood, Sweat, and Tears album. Man, that was good stuff. Wow. Hey, thank all you guys for coming out tonight. Really appreciate it. Appreciate your generosity. We'll be back here next week. Hope that you will too, and look forward to it. Travel safe. Love you guys, and we'll see you next time.
Mm-hmm.